Let's take a look at the CAGED system. And let's start by looking at the chord E, the shape E, and how you can use that shape to play different chords up and down the neck. So I'm going to start with an E chord, and then I'm simply going to play bar chords. Okay, so E, F, and here's my E shape right there. F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Let's take a closer look at that E shape and what we can do with it. All right, so here I'm playing a standard open E chord, and now I'm sliding up to play an F. And this is where I can do some stuff. So I'm going to take my index finger, and I'm just going to cover the two high strings, the E and the B. And I'm not going to play the low E, but I'm going to start on the A. And there's an F, okay? Now I'm going to take my pinky off and I'm going to replace it with my third finger. And I've still got these two strings pressed down. Now starting at the D. Okay, now I'm going to take this finger off, the third finger, and I've got my first finger covering the first and second, the E and the B string, and my second finger is going on to the G string in the second fret. And I'm just playing those three strings. Now, that's an F right there, an F triad. I can move up and down the fret with this, so with the neck, excuse me. So F, G, A, B, only up a half step, C, D, E, up a half step, F, G. So by using just a little part of it, I can play this E triad, E-shaped triad all over, just using those three strings. Sounds really nice. And then when you're doing something like this, if I'm on F, I can play notes right off of that. All right, so let's see how we can use this E shape to play some lead for a rhythm that I'm going to play using G, C, and D. Common 1-4-5 that's used in many, many songs. So first let me play the rhythm. G, C, D. Okay, now I can use this two fingers and the one finger, this part of this little piece of the E shape, on the third fret where I've got a G. It might sound like this. Okay, so you can see how you can use that to your advantage. So you see how the G, C, and D, if you play these triads, it kind of informs your lead. You can play it right off of those. So it makes it very nice. And that's all using, after the open notes, it's using the E shape, the open chords rather, it's using the E shapes.